Julia Gillard says tomorrow night's budget will be a tough one, and it will be for people on welfare in particular. The government's about to drastically tighten work-for-the-dole rules for more than 200,000 unemployed people. In doing so, it's hoping to prove there's more to its economic agenda than a carbon tax. From Canberra, Chief Political Correspondent Mark Simpkin.
It's rolling off the presses. This is what tough love looks like. The $400 billion budget aims to encourage and sometimes force more people into work.
Good to see you all out here on a freezing Canberra morning.
Hundreds of thousands of the long-term unemployed already have to work for the dole. From the middle of next year, they'll have to work harder, doubling their compulsory work experience to 2 days a week, 11 months a year.
But our first priority, our number one priority, our enduring commitment is to train Australians.
Some mining communities are finding it particularly hard to attract skilled workers. The budget will dramatically increase the number of skilled migrants made to live in regional Australia, up from 10,000 to 16,000 a year.
From time to time, and in places in the country and in particular industries, there will be shortages that can't necessarily be filled by Australians.
Done. Beauty.
Tony Abbott's framing his attack around the carbon tax, or more specifically, the lack of it in the budget papers.
All the indications are that this will be a budget with a hole in its heart, because it won't include the carbon tax, even though the carbon tax is at least the biggest tax change since the GST.
The government calls that rank hypocrisy, arguing John Howard announced the GST in 1997 but didn't include it in the budget until 1999. The traditional pre-budget leaks have turned into a torrent this year. There have been around $2 billion worth so far, and yet Julia Gillard told caucus it's a tough budget. That suggests tomorrow's focus will be on cuts. After all, Wayne Swan's promising to turn a huge deficit into a surplus in 12 months. Mark Simpkin, ABC News, Canberra.